looking out in the garden, way in the back, a little redwood forest. Right in the center of my garden, my lawn, with a table. And on this side, beautiful bougainvillea that is blooming. Looking at downtown San Francisco, it's a very smoky day. Northern California has had a lot of wildfires, and smoke has drifted into San Francisco. My porch. Beautiful bougainvillea that's now in bloom. Middle of June. Looking into the backyard. Look at some of the beautiful trumpets. They're everywhere. And we'll take a quick walk down the spiral. The two-story building spiral. I love coming up and down these spirals, but it gets harder and harder every year when you get old. So I need to water my plants up in the upper deck. Along my spiral, I have a lot of nice flowers hanging here. Geraniums. Different colors. But also need watering. So we walk on down. More ferns. Rabbit's foot fern. And over here is the Madonna of the spiral. She sits at the bottom of my spiral. And it leads on to the garden. There's my little lamb, protectress of the spiral. Bottom of the spiral, and it leads into the yard. Sweet little angel. His name is Billy. And the lion, and two elephants on either side of the lion. Lion. Little table in the middle deck. And the bougainvillea. Looking at it from the porch. Beautiful color. And the stairs to the yard. On this table I have all kinds of garden things. Again, the goddess Eve. And right up here, Lupi. She is the protectress of my garden. I call her my earth goddess. Our Lady of Guadalupe. She sits in the front of my house and in the backyard. And at the bottom of the stairs is my dragon, which you can't see. At night, you see this big ball of lights. It's my Christmas ball that stays out in my yard year-round. And it's always festive at night, with little lights in the back of my yard and the spiral of infinity. And right up here, St. Francis and all these doves. Another ding-a-ling in my yard. The lion, the elephants, and the spiral, which is lit all the way up. Tiny little Christmas lights go all the way up to the upper deck. And of course, there's my eagle, the very top of this spiral, And there's a bridge that goes into the upper deck. Right behind those flowers is the sun, and there is the Madonna, which is starting to get covered with plants. So the middle deck in my garden. A nice summer day in my garden in July 2008. A little before noon. Looking up at the tile with wisteria way at the top. My lookout. And pretty ferns and patience. And my dragon that is hiding under the ferns. More impatience. Beautiful ferns. A little sign that says, "Come into my garden so my flowers can meet you." Beautiful ferns. I call this one Grandma's fern, because Grandma always had this very delicate fern in the yard. Walking on into the main part of the garden. Sadie and Truman sunning themselves on the back deck of the garden. Sadie, Truman, look here. This Truman and Sadie, they love the sunshine on the deck. Look at lovely Madonna and her baby. Looking up the spiral. Looking way up at my trumpet vines that are all in bloom. Hundreds of trumpets. And way up my weather vane. Looking out at the garden, the back door of the house. Summer garden. There's a temple and a lot of pretty impatiens. And there's yin and yang with a basket full of impatiens. With a basket full of impatiens. And there's little the Brussels boy, Mannequin Piss, having a good piss. Beautiful impatiens all over the back of my garden. And bougainvillea is starting to come out here. Be red and purple, and it's starting to fill in.